Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning everybody. On Earth, everybody. Tonight is the anniversary of Princess Diana's death, and I wanted to mark the occasion and remember her. I think about her every year. Actually, I think about her pretty much every single day. You know, how would she cope? What would she say? What would she do? I love Princess Diana. And I'm wearing my look-alike dress that my friend Kaiser gave me by pure coincidence. It happens to be a lot like the revenge dress. And pearls that Graham got me from Ocean Village last year for 20 quid. They are real. So we get expats here who fall on hard times and they go to the Ocean Village market and they sell off, whatever they can. And I feel bad, but, we try and help them out. And my false earrings from, they're not real pearls, from the chinos, €1.50. I'm wearing all that, and I've got a candle to light in her memory. I want to remember her the way she really was, not the way it's been twisted or turned by Meghan and Harry. I see more and more people begin to resent Princess Diana as a result of their behaviour, and that really upsets me, actually, because she was lovely and she's dead and there's nothing she can do to defend herself at all. But before we get into that, there is a subject that I've got to deal with. Now, before I come to this subject, I don't want any of you lovely guys out there thinking, oh, I hope the trolls haven't got to you, don't feed the trolls and stuff like that, you've got enough on your plate. It's not like that. Now, there are two distinct different fans of Meghan and Harry, as I've said often. There are genuine people out there who love Meghan and Harry, and I think that's wonderful. And there are some of them here on this channel, and I hope they don't mind me naming them, because I know a lot of you already know that there are not many of them, but they are there, and they are lovely. I actually become very fond of them. One in particular is the lovely Lakiva. Lakiva leaves loving messages for Harry and Meghan all the time on this channel. Lakiva is never negative, sometimes critical of William and Catherine, but that's fine because we're all critical of Meghan and Harry. That's Lakiva's right. Ralph Owens, I know a lot of you are familiar with Ralph. And although Ralph and a lot of us disagree, really disagree on a lot of it, and Ralph comes out with some strange and outrageous things sometimes, I hope a lot of you would agree that Ralph is welcome and we kind of know where that character is coming from and what they're all about. But then there are paid trolls, troll farms, which is why I've written to Prince William, the Prince of Wales. And they've been on this channel on the earlier video today. Oh, new shit-stirring exercise. Now, this isn't because it's touched a nerve with me or Graham. It's because I see them being rude to other people, a lot of you guys. I see they have a script. They have a pattern. And I don't like that. I would love to see more genuine Harry and Meghan fans and less of these toxic, poisonous and disgusting trolls. And if you're watching trolls, and I guess you are because you paid to do it, you disgust me and you disgust a lot of other people and you make a lot of people really dislike Meghan and Harry even more than is necessary. I've watched you torment and pursue people like Wally and Trevor and others. You make false, unverifiable allegations against people. Today, what I'm going to do is throw up an example, not for the regular viewers, I'm so sorry that you have to tolerate this, but for the benefit of these paid grifters, paid by God knows who. We've yet to get to the bottom of that, but I'm sure once we've established some facts, the headlines will roll and roll and roll. So let's establish some facts. I have a couple of paid trolls on the earlier video. I might pin the comments so you can all see that apparently I'm a grifter, and apparently all of you guys, you lovely guys that watch this channel, you paid for my boat, you pay for everything for me. I don't know if you're aware that I've emptied your bank accounts and that I'm a grifter, allegedly, or that I've ever asked you for money. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've always said never send me money, and I'm never sending money over the internet either. Now, my husband has a YouTube channel, and what he does with his channel, that's entirely up to him. As you all know, Graham has cancer. He's just finished chemotherapy, and he does have a PayPal account, and that's up to him. It's not my style. Now, I'd like to thank some people for the money that they sent Graham to buy me a kettle, a new kettle, because my kettle is a little defective. But that money is for Graham. That's up to Graham what he wants to do with it. And I will do a big, big thank you to the people that sent the money and read out their messages. There were 3 of them. And it totaled to €61, I think. But I've been told that apparently you guys paid for the poops. These poops from Morocco. Which you didn't. I paid for them. I ordered them quite a while ago. I'm told that you guys paid for the microwave and the toaster. Nope, I paid for them from the money that I earned from my house. So to these paid troll grifters who accuse us YouTubers of being paid troll grifters, why don't you try getting off your backside and earning a living? Why don't you try some hard graft? This boat, a couple of weeks ago, if I'd done a video like this, it really did look like a cave. But now, with a 20 quid pot of paint, of which I paid for from my own wages outside of YouTube, it looks a lot lighter and brighter. It's amazing what a tin of paint can do. And a lot of elbow grease. It's called not complaining about your lot. It's about making the best of what you've got and making your surroundings as good as you possibly can. To these paid troll Meghan Markle farms, God, as I say, God knows who's paying them. I've never met the Moroccan peasants who made these with their talent and their tradition. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have an Etsy shop. I'm trying to help them out, which is what your mistress, Meghan Markle, should be doing. Isn't she supposed to help women, support women's causes? As I read the letter out, apparently some of these people are disabled, some of these people are divorced. I actually didn't know that divorce was allowed in Morocco, but Morocco is a kingdom, and it's quite an accepting community, although I'm not that familiar with it. I just ordered these on the internet because they were cheap. I didn't find out about all that until they arrived. But no, these disgusting, and they are disgusting, paid trolls by God knows who, but it is orchestrated because we see Sarah Data and Christopher Boozy bragging that it's orchestrated. Apparently they're now going to attack the peasants in Morocco and the women and girls and boys who are trying to earn a crust over the Strait of Gibraltar. Oh, wow. And on the anniversary of Harry's mother's death. Oh, wow. Ugh! You make me puke. You're disgusting. You go out of your way to track down and hunt people. Just because I wish I hadn't promoted those poor women now, because they'll be sitting in Morocco thinking, my God, what the hell did I do? Wow, you're revolting. You're not full of kindfulness or mindfulness. If it ever comes out that a certain head of the snake is paying you people, that person is going to be crucified in the media. Absolutely crucified. You do her no favours at all. You make her hated. Not by me, that I see comments on the internet, when you puke your vileness out all over the internet, you just make her more and more and more hated. Do you really hate her that much that you want to hurt her? Why can't you be like Lakiva and even Ralph, who's jovial and light-hearted and can be sarcastic, if a little trolley? But we all accept that there are people who love Meghan and Harry. Why do you hate Meghan and Harry so much that you go out of your way to bully a 67-year-old pensioner like Wally, who lives alone with her cats, who's never really done any harm to Meghan at all? Why do you hate Trevor so much that you hunt him down and stalk him all over the internet? Do you really think that's what Meghan is talking about when she says kindfulness and mindfulness? Well, let me let you into a secret. Princess Diana was loved globally. I loved her. She was 9 years older than me. She was the same age as my Graham. She was the same age as a lot of the community here. A lot of people who were older than her loved her, and younger, even people who were not alive at the same time as her. Meghan is not loved, and the reason Meghan is not loved is because of you paid trolls. So why don't you zip it and do the girl a favour? Now, getting back to the late Princess Diana, I'm going to light a candle, and I'd like to take just a moment to think about how Prince William must be feeling tonight, and Prince Harry, and not only them, King Charles, and even Camilla. That was a frightful night and a tragedy, and must have caused especially William and Harry, but not only them, the wider royal family, deep shock, hurt and upset. Ironically, it's one of the things that makes the monarchy so relatable, that despite money, privilege, position, titles, in the end, we're all human, we're all fallible, and we will all die one day. Hopefully we live a long age. Unfortunately, Princess Diana did not have that. It's one of the reasons that makes them relatable. Her late Majesty, although she lived to a great age, suffered from cancer, which a lot of people can relate to. Cancer and death and life don't care about money. And neither do I, and neither do a lot of you guys who watch this. So I'm going to light this candle for Diana, because I personally want to remember the way Diana was. I mean, the way she really, really was. Not this fantasy, weird shit that Harry seems to be deluded about. But Princess Diana for being herself. If only her youngest could be more like her, he would have a much happier life. Thank you very much for listening. I'm sorry it's been a bit ranty. I just can't have these people come along. They are paid. They are the true grifters. And as I say, God alone knows. And the person themselves who is paying these creeps to be on the internet.